What's up, everybody? So yesterday, or not yesterday, the other day, I'd put out a little YouTube short, just basically just giving my wife a shout out. You know, the 18-year anniversary. It was a, it was a great little moment for us to be able to just experience. Now, I'm what you would call a lover of the red pill, right? I'm so sorry, I like the bogey here. I'm such a I'm a fan, and not so much of the commentary. Unfortunately, a lot of the commentary comes off as bitter, right? The woman has cheated on us. She's broken up with us. So now we hate all women, right? That that's honestly what the TikTok women sound like. So it's very right. However, if you can take that and push that out, these girls are filming themselves saying these things and doing these things. So whether the man is being a little bit disrespectful while he's reacting to it, the whole point is, bitch, you're the one putting it out here. How are we not supposed to believe you when you say something? And this hive mind of the woman shit, me and my wife will sit down, and because she's kind of commented like, you're watching a lot of that content. And I had to break it down like, babe, I promise you, I respect women, we've been together almost 20 years. She knows this. But she was like, why are you ingesting so much of this content? I'm like, it's almost a car crash. And once I explained it like that, she said, okay. And sat her down, and we watched like a Taylor the Fiend video. What else we watched? Average Man Unplugged. That's a really good one. He's not disrespectful at all. He's actually he's what I would like to see realistically. But there's some real raunchy motherfuckers out there. Don't get me wrong. That space is crazy. But I'm getting off point. We sat down, and she would hear a 25 or 28-year-old girl talking about well, I'm educated. I got this job. I got this, and this. Why doesn't the man want me? And I will pause it, and I'll say, baby, what do you think? And she'll go, I mean, obviously she's being told the wrong things from her friends. I was like, interesting. Like, how did you come to that? And she was like, well, look at what she said. I mean, she's caring about the career. So that means she's posturing. She's peacocking for others. Right? Now, I think in some way I knew that, but having a woman tell me that, it makes 100% sense. Of course, because you're posturing for people on the internet. So I said, what do you think she deals with the cameras off? And she said, oh, she's crying. She's crying in the bathroom. When her friends tell her something, rah, rah, rah. But when she gets alone, and the friends ain't there to validate the experience, she's miserable. So what do we do here, people? What the fuck do we do? Because I'm going to say, if you're 23, 24, 25 making these videos, fast forward 10 years, we're already seeing 41-year-olds talking about, well, I left my husband because, I wasn't happy. That is not a valid reason to get divorced. Sorry. Hot take, get it right out. Your happiness is not a valid reason for divorce. I'll explain why. I am clinically depressed. My wife is my everything, my support, my love, everything. There's something wrong with my brain that says life ain't lifing. And she has to come to me every once in a while, smack the shit out of me and say, you are fine. You are good. We are good. Look at what we have. So even me in my abundance go, what is life about? So my point is, if I left her every time I was upset, we would never be together. It just wouldn't happen. Therefore, happiness is last on the list. I don't give a fuck if you're happy. That is a you thing. You make yourself happy. And I will do whatever I can to support that. And I really think That is what needs to be said. That point blank period. If you can make yourself happy, then I'll be happy with you. Because attitude is everything. You could be a 9 or a 10, looks wise. The second you open your mouth and you're a cunt, you're now a 0. You're a 1 or a 2. Doesn't fucking matter. Okay? This was fun. And it's so good that, like, my wife is on my side with this. She would be called a pick-me in today's day. I told her that, too. I was like, you talking that logic shit, you'd be called a pick-me nowadays. She's like, fuck them. Get you a Casey, my G. Enjoy your day.